Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Turmoil Tuesday. Skull. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has had a great day today and getting gooder. And the beginning of the week. Second Monday in a row. Yeah. Snakes in the grass. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Scott Hummer, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Holly Ives, welcome in. I hope your husband is doing better. She said, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope everybody's had a great day today for sure. It's been a Tuesday, y'all, and it looks like we're getting some big raindrops. Not sure how much that's going to happen, but it was like that about 5 minutes ago. Blue Butterflies in the house. Good to see you. Boom 22. Good to see you as well. Hope you had a great day today. LMDMT is here, y'all. Make sure you wave to her. Yeah, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Greenleaf, good to see you. Hope you had a great day today. Michelle PW is here. Welcome in. My man, Rule 2IC is in the building. He says, let's go. Yeah, we're going. There we go. We are waiting on our special guest. I know he is traveling in motion, so we'll see when he joins, and we'll go from there. You know, not gonna stop the show though, for sure. Trish in progress. Good to see you. How are you? How you been? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Trish. Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My brother from another mother. And without further ado, we're gonna bring in our special guest. What's going on with you, Mike? How you doing, bro?
What's happening, brother? How are you? Sorry about my tardiness. I'm running ragged.
I know you was humping, and I told him, I said he'll get here when he gets here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How was your day, man?
Busy, productive, and busy.
Okay, that's the name of the game. Busyness. You know what they say about idle hands, right?
That's right.
Yeah, loving life. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. The experience was sassy. Welcome. Dave Busby's in the building. CUCV Farmers here as well. Ghost Lincoln, my personal moderator. You may need to stay close. I know you're cooking, but you know this could be My last live stream, possibly.
I'm waiting for the car to roll up.
Yeah, well, that too. Yes. And Cole will let us know.
Yeah,
Mr. ADT himself.
yeah.
Rescue, good to see
He
you.
don't mess around.
No. Chicken, Texas, welcome in. All right, y'all. Snakes in the grass. So apparently, allegedly, the prepper community um, is drawing interest. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have a couple hunches, and
Okay.
I think I know why. Um, but then there's the question. It's always up in the air. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah. That's why we'll use allegedly, and this whole live stream allegedly will be bringing you facts, fiction, and/or truth. Plain and
True
simple.
story. True story.
Yeah.
True story.
Andy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. So, snakes in the grass. So what we all have seen snakes. You cut off its head, pick it up, or toss it, or the dog picks it up, shakes it, and kills it.
Yep.
What
I'm
what
talking more
what
about the two-legged snakes, Trent, so to speak.
Ooh,
The
there you go,
two-legged
folks.
snakes.
Two-legged.
Folks who may work for state or local government and pretend to be preppers or survivalists or patriots. I've seen it time and time again. And I'm not going to say that there's not bad actors in the preparedness movement. I'm not going to say that there's not bad actors in the survival movement. I'm not going to say that there's not bad actors in the patriot movement, because I believe that there is.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the wedge has been driven by the government, not so much by the people. I
Okay.
think the government views folks like veterans, right, our military service veterans,
Mm-hmm.
as possible domestic terrorists at this juncture. And that's one of the criteria that they use to surveil people is, are you a veteran? I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong to bulk all those people together. And
Yep.
I think the same for the preparedness movement and everything else. They paint with a very broad brush. And
Yeah.
it's not good. It's not good because, in all honesty, Trent, those are the people who could help them the most, and they are alienating everyone. That's my
Exactly.
gripe with the whole situation. Our veterans should be cherished. They should be held on a pedestal, and
Yes.
they should be thought of in that regard, high esteem, because hey, they wrote a check for up to their lives, and
Yes.
that does not expire. So in their minds, they took that oath for life,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not going anywhere.
Right.
So
So
I think
let me ask you this, Mike. Could, because our veterans, like you said, and I agree with you 100%. So do you think that could be the underlying issue that's going on at the VA?
could be.
Because if the veterans get the help they need and the surgeries, medications, everything they need to be okay, I'm doing air quotes, do you think that the government now is either scared of them or trying to keep them so-called sick
Uh,
with poor health care?
I think both, honestly, both.
Okay.
If you look at the number of former special forces,
Mm-hmm.
Green Berets, Army Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
these are the guys who did the things for Uncle Sam that nobody else could or would do.
Right.
Right. These guys are, a lot of them are home now because of
Mm-hmm.
policies of past administrations. They
Mm-hmm.
either retired early or
Mm-hmm.
opted out as quick as they could to get out of there.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that they put these folks under the spotlight that they do, and they look at them as if they're criminals without even committing a crime.
Yeah.
And it's not right, because these are the folks who can actually help them. It's
Right.
not the me's. I'm nobody. I can't help them, nor would I.
Right.
Um, but if I heard of somebody who is looking to do harm to other people for no apparent reason, I'd
Hmm.
make that call in a heartbeat, my brother. In a
Yeah.
heartbeat. In a
You and me
heartbeat.
both.
This is
Yes.
my community. This is my family. These are my friends, and
Yep.
that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I have, since I've had children, since I've had my wife, I have been a protector, and I will
Yes.
continue to be a protector
Yes.
of my flock, and that will
Hmm.
never stop.
Correct.
Uh,
You and me both.
I wish there was some kind of outreach program. I think local and state and federal law enforcement needs these people now more than ever, and they
Hmm.
need to get their collective shit together to right this ship. Right?
Right.
We've discussed the possibility of sleeper cells here in the United
Right.
States. Um,
Right.
and that number is growing, believe it or not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
gone up from the 1,000 to 1,500 now,
Yeah.
and it's not looking good. And the people who have literally fought these people before are being alienated and treated like criminals.
Yeah.
Treated like criminals. Um, I got my start in prepping in the Patriot movement.
Okay.
And I learned early on that the snakes in the grass aren't always alphabet folks. Sometimes they're patriots who are just jealous, or preppers who are jealous, who want to dethrone you, who want
Yeah.
to drag you down,
Yep.
um, and make you a lesser person and try and either publicly embarrass or make an example out of you. And
Yeah.
it sucks, but there's a lot of people like that out there.
Yep. I'm with you. And unfortunately, I have run across those types of people right here on YouTube.
Yep. Yep. They're out
And
there.
yeah, they're out there. And like you said, um, they either are jealous of you or they don't want to see you succeed or whatever. I don't care. Those types of people I don't worry about. I go about my business, and you know I I stick with me and mine.
Yep. Same.
um but the thing that gets me with the so-called alphabet gang, what are they gaining?
They've created the public-private partnerships, right, with their fusion centers and things like that, where
Yeah.
the federal government works with state and local government to track down nefarious actors, um,
Okay.
or people who openly bash them on their YouTube channel.
Yes.
I know from experience because they've been to my home. They've knocked on my door. They have questioned me, and I'm not a fan of it. I
Yeah.
understand why. I understand why. I understand how dangerous the country actually is right now. Um, but man, eh, what a stretch. You think you could be doing some better things with your time than coming here to bust my balls because I gave you shit on a live stream?
Right.
There's nefarious actors running around, and you're going to knock on my door because I said it was bullshit.
Right.
Well, I apparently I hurt some feelings.
Well, everybody gets feelings hurt every day, and
Hey,
I'm with you. If that's all they have to do, then somebody's not doing their job, because there are people out there that actually mean this country and the American citizens harm.
yeah, yeah. I was super critical of them and their response to a specific incident during a live stream, and
Uh-huh.
I straight up looked at the camera and told them that they need to do a fucking better job. And they
Yeah.
came here and they asked me vague questions. Do you know anybody looking to do harm? Right? No. If I knew somebody looking to do harm, I would have contacted my local sheriff. I would have contacted the state police. I would have contacted local law enforcement.
Right.
No, I didn't know anybody looking to do harm. And I think they were trying to show me that they don't get very much intel and that they only know what they're told. Right.
Yeah.
And I told them straight up that you're unfortunately you're fishing in the wrong pond.
Exactly.
The type of people that I associate with are the type who won't drive their car because their inspection's up. They will take
Yeah.
a different vehicle because they have a headlight out. Not because
Yep.
they're worried about the ticket, but because they're worried about wasting your time. You have better
Exactly.
things to do. There are nefarious people out there, and you should be paying attention to them, not to me and my invalid inspection sticker that expired yesterday or my headlight that's out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. We are sliding so fast into George Orwell's 1984, and they keep adding cameras every freaking day. Every day.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, and I agree. And it's sad because they have nothing better to do than disguise themselves or attempt to and come on YouTube and just go fishing. Really, y'all?
Yeah. Yeah. Kathy Hochul here in New York State, I believe it was Andrew Cuomo actually who put it into place. But they started monitoring all social media,
Right.
across the board: Facebook, Instagram, your TikTok, your YouTube, everything. And they're still watching. I'll tell you that right now. They're still
Yeah.
watching.
Yep.
Years ago, I'm sure everybody here has seen the list of keywords, right? That if you text somebody some of these words, you were going to get put on a list.
Yeah.
Words like exercise, words like training, things like that. These are words that we use frequently in the preparedness movement.
Yep.
So it sends that red flag up the pole immediately because of the algorithms, because of the way things are.
Right.
They need to fix that stuff.
They do.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Blue
Yeah.
butterfly. It's a lot. There was a list of keywords it looked like a dictionary. It looks
Yeah.
like a dictionary, and just people talking about exercise class and working out could be flagged because of this, because of
Right.
the use that they wrote. Show Intel says always use the Signal app. Listen to me, Show Intel. I'm going to tell you right now, honestly and truly, there are no secure comms. I don't care what that thing says,
Correct.
end-to-end
Correct.
encryption. The NSA doesn't give a shit about encryption. They don't give a shit about your firewall. They don't care about any of it, right? They don't care
Yep.
about any of it. They
And
go
they
right
have
through it all. They got
they have
backdoors and
backdoors
everything.
into everything. Everything. You name it. I don't care. WhatsApp, all of that stuff. If it's encrypted, they have the in, or it
Yep.
would not be out on the market, y'all.
Correct. No
And
comms
you,
are secure
yeah,
comms.
correct. And you can thank the Patriot Act for the mess we're in right now. And here's the kicker about that. That comes up for renewal every couple of years, and they just carte blanche renew it.
Yep. Yep. Because it gives them more power. It gives them more power to surveil people. It gives them authority that they believe they have. But I honestly believe that the Constitution says otherwise. And
Correct.
nowadays, politicians use the Constitution as toilet paper. They'll
Yep.
throw you a little scrap of it to wipe your tears from crying about it. And that's it, man. They really don't care about the Constitution. They will circumvent it any way possible to
Hmm.
silence you. To silence
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And by the way, y'all, just to let you know, the Four Horsemen ride tonight
That's right, baby.
on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survivals channel. Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm
So
excited.
you get a twofer of us, two shows, two live
Whoop, whoop.
streams tonight of both of us. Yeah. But
Rural 2IC says, anyone trying to spy on me, I hope you like hours of Bluey. Right on, Rural. It's not that I have anything to hide. I am one of
right.
the most transparent individuals on the internet today. You can see right through me. There is nothing back there, bro. It's trees and wood. There's nothing back there. I'm not hiding anything. I am not a threat to anyone. I never wish to do anyone harm. All I want to do is help people, uplift
Yep.
people, and bring my community up.
Same
I
here.
want to better society. I want to better people. I want them to be better trained, better informed, better connected with their neighbors. These are the things
Yes.
that I strive for. And when they showed up here, I honestly had thought about scrapping everything. I was like, man, if they are just going to use me as a window to pry in on everybody, I'll just shut it all down. I will not be extra eyes and ears for them. And then a
Right.
good friend of mine brought up the fact that they're watching everybody. If you shut your thing down, then all it does is silence your voice. They're still going to continue to watch everybody. You are
That's
not the
true.
window that you think you are. You are the
Right.
voice that they don't like.
Yes. And I agree with you. And we have had many off-camera discussions about this whole thing. And the thing that really gets me is, you know, the conversation we had the other night. And I looked at that and I was like, you got to be freaking kidding me.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know. Yeah.
I've 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 been around the Patriot movement enough to know that there's
Hmm.
a lot of sketchy people, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And I believe I would say 80% of the people that I felt were sketchy, and I looked at them and said, I don't think I can trust this individual. I am
Hmm.
pretty sure that they were state or local authorities.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I would say 80% sure.
Right.
Otherwise, they were just the 20% is they're just a sketchy mofo to begin with, and somebody that I really don't want to associate with.
Yep.
Uh,
And we've all come across those too.
I think the best thing that I did was leave the Patriot movement.
Okay.
When I did, um,
Hmm.
it was a shit show, and what they claim to be is not what they are. I'll tell you that
Okay.
right now. The Patriot
Okay.
movement is a very sketchy place, and anybody who's thinking about getting involved in it, I would highly recommend against it and learn things on your own. Not that you're not going to find a couple of good people there, but it's going
Right.
to shine a light on you that you really don't want shown.
Exactly.
It's gonna put you in crosshairs for no good reason other than you just wanted to help, you just wanted to learn.
Exactly. And that's what, the prepping community, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We learn, we teach, we want to help folks get better because time after time after time after time, from natural disasters, man-made disasters, the government has failed us every single time.
Yep. Yep. The one thing I
And
know I can count on, Trent, is
yeah,
my family and my
yes,
neighbors. My
yes,
family, my neighbors, my local community. Those are the people I know I can count on.
yep,
Um,
you and me both.
I know that as rural as I am,
Hmm.
they're not coming to save me. I
Mm-mm.
might get lucky and have a local firefighter come by if my house is on fire, but
Right.
that's it. That's it. Big
Yeah.
Brother ain't coming to save me. He's not
Mm-mm.
sending me any checks in the mail. He's not making my life any better. If anything, they're here harassing me. Um, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I'm with you.
The distrust of the citizenry, the distrust of the veterans is going to be their very downfall because
Yeah.
these are the eyes and ears that you need. Um, these are the people that if something nefarious is happening, they would blow the whistle.
Yes.
You guys got to stop, man. You need to
Yeah.
embrace these individuals. You need to embrace your veterans. You need to find the good people and let them know that you appreciate them, not come and
Yep.
scrutinize them.
Yep.
They told me
Exactly.
that I said, "Well, why me? Why would you come here to talk to me?"
Hmm.
And she looked at me and she said, "You're different. You're the link between online and real life. People come to your events. You're not just on the internet. You're not just in real life. You touch multiple bases at once." So I haven't had an event since. Medical classes, yes. Things that can benefit the community, yes. Gatherings, public gatherings, I can no longer do that because I can't trust individuals that I don't personally know who show up. And I would
Very
never
good
want to inadvertently set a trap for somebody to come in and say something stupid because they had a couple of beers
point.
and get themselves in trouble because of it.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Mike. And I thought about that, and I've actually talked with the Ohio family about that,
Thank you, Holly.
and thanks to you and others gave me a perspective of it, that is in the back of your mind.
Yeah,
And
and again, I'm not going places. I'm not going to events where anybody's doing anything wrong.
right, exactly.
I'm in New York State. We can't even go as like 3 people together to a range without being called military training. You know what I mean? So I don't even entertain those things. I'll go play airsoft with a couple buddies to try and gain some knowledge myself. That's all I can legally do here in the People's
Right,
Republic of New Yorkistan. Old Mutt, I see you, my brother. Old
my
Mutt is
man.
the reason I'm a prepper, 100%.
Yes, indeed. And he is also the reason why I put it in high gear. And yeah, good to see you, old mutt. Thank you for joining us. Yeah,
Ohio says y'all look a little sketchy.
yeah, exactly. I
Hang
saw
on, I'll
that.
turn my
Yeah.
hat back around, Ohio Valley. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I was getting a little too New York right there.
Yeah, but and I know everybody at least has come across one person on YouTube. They watch their video and they hear what they're saying, and then sometimes they just sit there and they're like, "Really? Um, yeah,
Yeah,
something just isn't right."
yeah. When the math ain't mathin', and your gut tells you something's off, believe it,
Mm-hmm.
believe it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
then do your due diligence
Yep.
and look a little deeper.
Yep.
You don't have to blow the whistle. You don't have to say anything. But look a little deeper. Ask other folks what their opinion is. What do you
Right.
think about this specific person? What kind of vibe do you get? Um,
Yep.
Ohio Valley, nah, man. I really get the, like Blue Butterfly said. I can kind of, I got a knack for feeling these things out. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I got a knack for feeling it out. And when they make the money hairs on the back of my neck stand up,
Yep.
that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
My dad always used to tell me, he said, just listen to people, just let them talk, and sooner or later they're going to tell you everything.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Whether they do it directly or
mm-hmm,
indirectly, it's
mm-hmm,
important to know who somebody claims to be and then listen to how they speak. Listen to the terminology that they use. Listen to the words that they use. Does it sound like they learned it in a boardroom or did they learn this from real life experience? Okay. Did they learn this in a sit down round table with all the other alphabet folks, or did they
yeah,
learn this from real life experience? There's a
ex-
lot of cues and hints that an average person would pick up on in a heartbeat if you're paying attention.
correct. You're absolutely right. And the one you put me onto, I was listening, and I was like, "Yep, absolutely,
You don't even have to look sometimes, brother. All you got to do is listen.
exactly." And that's exactly what I did. I was listening, and I'm like, "Really? Yeah, that was absolutely dead on." And I'm with you.
Chance
One,
Paladin, 100%. He says there's other words that they won't say.
yeah,
Yeah. Keep in mind, if you lie to a federal agent, that is a crime. If a federal agent lies to you, that is their job.
correct. They're taught to lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And deceive and be treacherous and entrap.
Mad Chad said, I'm still waiting for the knock on the door. They're going to need therapy after talking to me. Pie anyone? I'm with you
So
on that.
initially, they came to visit me a lot earlier than when they actually showed up.
Okay.
I passed them like ships in the night, and I had video of them on my security cameras here, parked out in the road in front of my house. They like to do what they call stop and talk, right? They just want to pop in and talk to you. And I just want to remind them, because I'm sure they're listening right now, just call. We'll set up an appointment. I'll meet you here. I'll meet you at Dunkin' Donuts. If you want to talk to me, I'm just a phone call away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't show up unannounced. It's unprofessional. And I'm busy, man. I'm not always here. You're going to waste your time.
Make an appointment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with
I'll pencil you in and I'll meet you when we say. No problem. No problem.
you.
I have nothing to hide. I am not. One thing I'm never going to do is be a rat, be a snitch,
Same here.
a turncoat.
Oh, the cup got excited, y'all.
Oh, it's happening.
Listen, and if you can't hear the magic pour,
Mm.
and it's a long one, then you can hear the jingle jangle. Thank you. How are you? You okay? You look tired. Are you? I love you. Thank you. Say hi to everybody.
Boss lady, good evening.
As she's walking evening, and Cole gets up from under the table and walks away to follow mom.
Yardbirds, no past secret life. But when I initially thought about preparedness, the first thing I thought about was defending my family, right?
Yep.
And I thought to myself, man, where can I learn more about this? And the Patriot movement popped up. And I was
Okay.
like, well, maybe I can learn some tactics. Maybe I can learn some things from these guys that would help me better protect my family. And I learned a little bit. And the biggest thing I learned is not to deal with the Patriot movement.
Okay.
Um, but there was a lot of blessings that came out of joining the Patriot movement. I did meet a lot of good people who are not informants. They're not federal agents. They were just like me and worried about their family and worried about protecting them if everything fell apart, because we knew nobody was going to come and save us.
Correct. And nobody is coming to save us. Plain and
Yep.
simple, y'all.
Yep,
If
that's
if
true.
if it goes down, you're on your own.
Hmm. In all
Yeah.
aspects, not just the law enforcement aspect, but the firefighters aren't coming. The ambulance isn't coming. The cops
Yeah.
aren't coming. Nobody's coming,
No. No.
especially not the federal government.
No way, no how. Good
No,
evening,
sir.
everybody that just came in. I just want to say good evening, welcome, and snakes in the grass.
They out there. Better watch your step. They don't all rattle. All right? They don't all rattle. Them copperheads,
Yeah,
they just sneak up and get you.
exactly. And the thing with that, Mike, I still can't wrap my mind around why they want to waste their time when we have sleeper cells in this country.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, albeit that I was visited during the past administration, right?
Okay,
Not the current one. Not the
right.
current one. And I know that things inside those departments tend to change whenever they get a new boss.
Yes.
So, uh, ultimately, they are given a directive and have to follow the directive that they are given.
Yeah.
So, I hope and I pray that things have changed. I understand that there is definitely nefarious actors out there, and I
Mhm,
understand why these people exist, and I
mhm,
understand that they are trying to keep us safe.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I just think that they need to sort out friend and foe on their own.
Yeah. Right. Grumpy Acres. Good to see you. Government's number one priority in a crisis is continuity of the governance, not you. Act accordingly. You're absolutely
Amen.
correct.
Amen, Grumpy. Amen.
Yeah.
We are at the very bottom of the list.
Hmm.
They will write you up as a statistic in a heartbeat. You are just one of the many numbers that didn't make it, right? Or one of the many wounded, or one of the many missing, or one of the many homeless, right?
Yeah.
You are just a statistic on a piece of paper to them. I heard some numbers the other day, Trent, that shook me a
Uh-huh.
little bit. They
Okay.
say that the population of American citizens is about 340 million.
Hmm.
Do you know that there are 50 million visa holders in the United States of America currently? 50 million visa holders, right?
Yeah.
So that takes our population to what, 400 million, just about.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Now, those are the people that are here that we know about.
Hmm.
The number of illegals that have crossed into this country must be double that.
Correct.
A hundred million
Yeah.
illegals in the country plus 50 million visa holders
Yep.
takes our population to almost a half a million people, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. Uh, the next my math. I'm so flabbergasted I can't even math right
You're
now.
okay. We're at a
Um,
million plus.
oh man, bad and getting worse. Bad and getting
Yes.
worse. Um,
Yeah.
those numbers are huge and
Hmm.
growing.
Hmm. Yeah. And the thing that gets me is, what did the administration label the ones they don't know of? The gotaways?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's insanity at its best. And the
it
thing
really is.
is, I believe that the ones that they say got away, they know where they're at. They know where they did.
They they could and you know that may be part of all these cameras going up. I couldn't get a picture of it yesterday, but there's new ones popping up everywhere. They look like trail cameras now
Yeah.
on extendable poles that they are chaining to guardrails. They are chaining to a bridge on a back road. They are starting to surveil the deepest, darkest corners of rural New York State right now. I've
Really?
done some videos on the flock cams in your Lowe's, in your Walmart parking lots, in your Home Depots.
Hmm.
Kohl's will have flock cameras in the parking lots. A lot of communities are installing these things and just giving the government the keys to them and hoping that they do everything, up to par.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Jason said, "How do you place a number on gotaways?" Government
Government
math.
math. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Miko says billions. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
could be.
Exactly. Could
Could be.
be. We'll never
Conqueror
know the
says
true number.
facial recognition. Now, they claim that flock cameras are solely license plate readers. That is
Yeah.
not true. Some flock cameras are license plate readers. Others have
Mhm.
the AI smart stuff built in with facial recognition,
Facial recognition. Yeah.
all of that good stuff.
Yep.
Now, they're also installed on all of those little speed checkers that you drive past, especially the ones that
Yep.
the police trailer into an area where people have been ripping through for a week, and they'll drop that thing there that tells you how fast you're going.
Yeah.
On the back side of them, when you drive past them, look in your mirror. You're going to see
Yep.
the big black box hanging off of
Yep.
it, or
Yep.
you'll see the big black. Yesterday what I saw was the big black box and a
Uh-huh.
regular license plate reader like they have on the back of the cop cars.
Okay. Yeah.
So the flock camera definitely wasn't for license plate scanning because they had the license plate scanning camera below it. So the flock camera was doing what exactly? Just doubling down on the amount of license plates that they read? I don't think so.
Either that or it was doing the facial recognition of the drivers and
Yep.
or passengers, and then
Yep.
they get the license plate reader on the backside of it and match the license plate who the car is registered to a face.
Yep. Yep. I think it's time. I'm gonna have to FOIA request some stuff and
Yeah.
see what comes back.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. I'm going to FOIA request my license plate number and any and all photo or video of my vehicle,
Hmm.
and I'm going to see what comes back. I got to get
Yeah,
into that. That's something I want to do.
that's a good point.
Just to see. We'll make a video on it, and hey, maybe they don't have it. Maybe they're going to tell me that, oh, we don't have anything on your vehicle. Well, you lying. You lying. I drive past your cameras all the time. You lying.
Right. Exactly. And that's just it. You know, how can they tell us no and nothing? And there's surveillance everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
Again,
fed a
folks,
lot of half truths, whole lies, and a lot of misinformation.
yes. And they wonder why people don't trust the government.
Yep. It's tough too,
I
man.
It is. And it behooves me to even think that they'll say, well, no, we don't have any information on your vehicle. Really? Then why do I have to pay this amount of money every year to
To
register?
register it. Register it.
Yes, to
Yeah.
register it.
And then I have to get an inspection to see if my vehicle is fit enough to drive on these roads that aren't fit enough to drive on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Independent. Listen, I think they have a backdoor into every single camera, not just the rings. I think your blink cameras, your hardwired home security system, if
Yep.
you have a camera, they have access to it. There was a movie that came out years ago with, I think it was Shia LaBeouf. Eagle Eye was the name of the
Yeah.
movie. And
Okay.
the AI was actually guiding him through all these things, watching him through all these cameras. Wild, but I believe that kind of stuff is just about coming true.
Yeah. And that's that came out in 2008.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah. Um, but nothing is safe anymore. And again, folks, you can thank those that passed the Patriot Act because had a they planned a disaster and here was the solution.
Yep. Yep. They never let a crisis go to waste, Vision. Never. Never. Yep.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't and so let's talk about I saw a comment about the algorithm.
Mm,
Yeah, the
mm.
algorithm. Folks, remember when they were talking about banning and shutting down TikTok?
Yeah.
Has that happened yet?
Nope.
I wonder why.
Because it's a giant pool of people that they can extrapolate data from.
Hmm.
Right?
Yes,
They want the
globally.
data. They want the data. They want everything. They want to just suck it up. And tomorrow I'm going to get a little bit into where that's going to lead us on the We All Gonna Die Wednesday.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, there's something big going on that nobody is talking about, but I'm gonna blow the lid off it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, you heard that, folks. Right here first. We all gonna die Wednesday. Please, if you're not subscribed, could to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, could one of my amazing moderators drop a link to his channel, please? Because you don't want to ever miss We All Gonna Die Wednesday. Because the algorithm says that if you're going to die, it is 95.7.3421 going to happen on a Wednesday.
Damn Wednesdays.
Yeah, yeah. So
Shit, I see you, brother.
Rescue said the key to a camera system is to have one that is off network and runs independently. Most
Yep.
people buy the store versions that have a cloud service that uploads and given network access. You're absolutely correct, Rescue, and that is why I do not have any of those type of cameras allegedly.
OVP, I would have to do something to warrant my arrest for them to take me to jail. If they want to black bag me and drag me away because they don't like what I say, well, then it is what it is. It was nice knowing y'all, I guess.
Yeah,
So I'll see you in the gulag when they get you.
exactly. Right.
But
Because if they get you,
keep speaking, man. Keep preaching the truth.
yeah,
Don't let them shut you down. Don't
that's
let them do
true.
it.
I'm with you. Yeah, if they want to black bag me and take me off, then yeah, then y'all know something's up. and it just first of all, it's going to be an epic fail for them because they're not going to find out nothing that
Yeah,
um, out of
you
the
already got
ordinary.
it all. You already
Yeah,
got
they
it all.
got it.
I
Yeah,
ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I'm just trying to help the
right.
community. I'm trying to help people. Trying to help my family. Trying to get my business going.
Yep,
Man, I am an open book. I am an open
yep.
book.
Same here. I got nothing to hide. Except the fact that no spam is allowed in this house, and there was only one can, and that is a signed autographed, the original Livingston Man can of spam. The original. There's plenty of imposters out there, but there's only one Livingston Man can of spam.
It's
Yeah,
true. Yardbirds, I see you. Appreciate you, buddy.
yeah, yeah. Yes, without a doubt. And everybody that has subscribed to Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, thank you, because this is my
Yeah, much
brother from
appreciate
another
it.
mother,
Much
and
appreciated.
we are the horsemen, two of four,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
which
Um,
we roll out
speaking
here sharp.
of the horseman, I have to go get on my horse to get to the studio so I
Yeah,
can do all that stuff.
yeah,
I hate to cut out early on you, but I
you're fine,
probably
bro.
should. I probably
Yeah,
should.
you do what you
I
got to
appreciate
do.
you.
Oh, and by the way, I'm shipping out the surprise packages that Connie Corso sent me to send to the Four Horsemen.
Awesome.
Hopefully, those will go in the mail tomorrow.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kane Corso.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome, bro. Yes, indeed.
I have
Thank
to
you.
do the same with Katrinka's gifts for you and the roaming prepper. Those guys are still sitting in on my dresser. I got to get them in a box and get them shipped out. So
Yep,
coming soon. We run into the post office, bro.
exactly. All right, man. Safe travels, and I'll be seeing you
Absolutely.
shortly. Take care.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right,
Stay safe, folks. I'm out of here.
later, bro. And there you have it. That's right. I don't like spam. I don't. Spam is not allowed in this house. Um, and the COO loves it, but I said you can't cook spam in the house. Now, if you want to grill it outside or cook it over an open fire, you can do whatever you like. And the professor is like, "Yep, I don't do spam, y'all." But that was my brother from another mother, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, Snakes in the Grass. Now, you hear everybody talk about find your community, find your people. Tell them, Jason. Tell them. That's right, Paul. My name is not Sam. You hear us talk about find your people and all this, that, and the other. And I think it was Rule 2IC or OVP that said it earlier. Vet these people. Vet them, vet them, vet them. And if they come out of the blue, out of nowhere, talking whatever, just turn around and walk away. Yeah. Right, Chance. When you're looking for your people, don't be desperate. That's the key. You'll attract the wrong people. Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rule said, I found my community. Bug out weekend 2026. Um, that sounds like a campaign. Really? Bug out weekend 2026. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Conqueror, that'll do it. Yes. Hawaii is big on spam. Yeah. Yep. Maverick, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, but yeah, vet folks and trust your discernment, trust your instincts, and trust your gut. If you just get a bad feeling about them, yeah, keep an eye on them or walk away. Yeah. Ghost Lincoln said, just roll down the window in your truck and you'll and yell D's. That's true. Allegedly. I don't know what you're talking about, Ghost, but sure, we could try that. Blue Butterfly said, yes, my people are in Ohio. There you go. But folks, it It makes no sense. And we are in turmoil in this country. And unfortunately, I've said it before, it's going to take we the people, meaning we the people, to stand together for whatever, to not only survive, but to thrive. Yeah, exactly, Jason. And that's the key. Numbers, yeah. My group isn't that many, but I've known them all for at least a decade. Exactly. And that's what it is. Yeah. Yep. That's the whole key. Know your people. And you ain't got to put everything out there, what you got or what you do. Paul says, Trent for governor or mayor with that slogan there. I could never run for governor or mayor because I tell the truth, first and foremost. And I have a conscience, and I have morals, and I have values. Not saying that there's some out there that don't, but I'm not that guy, and they're not going to put me on their payroll. Yeah. Chance said this topic's near and dear to my heart, so I'm glad we're talking about it. Absolutely. And by the way, folks, it's near and dear to his heart. Our own in-house author, Bunker Basics. Yeah. Yeah, get a copy. You can buy it on Amazon. And one of the other horsemen, Defensive Prepping by the Roaming Prepper. Get it. Buy them. You can get them on Amazon. Two of my good friends, both authors that I am proud to associate with and know. Skull. And if you were at Bug Out Weekend 2025, you probably could have, if you didn't, get an opportunity to win Chance's book. This is the revised version of it. So read the first one, go buy the second one. Yeah. Yeah. Little Lone Prepper said, take a cue from your dog. Yeah, kick some grass on that and walk away. Exactly, Little Lone Prepper. Absolutely. Y'all saw, if y'all have not watched episode 4 of Kicking It with Cole, go see it. He's still trying to get his snack money from the frogs that have invaded the creek and live under the bridge. And they signed a lease agreement with Cole and have not paid anything. He has a running tab with the lunch lady, and he desperately needs to collect his money so he can pay for his snacks. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Cole's not, he's not happy. Yeah. But folks, keep in mind, there's bad actors out there, not only in the preparedness community, but in every other community and in the world itself. I got nothing to hide. And, all I'm trying to do is prepare somebody for a natural disaster, an emergency, or anything else that may affect not only them, but their family. That's what we do. Now, will I get a knock at the door? Probably. Exactly, old mutt. The government can check with Amazon to profile me, allegedly. Yeah, I'm with you on that, old mutt, for sure. Yeah. Rule 2IC said it's trolls. They're under the bridge. And they probably are. Yeah, they probably are. Oh, Holly said, I won Chance Paladin's book at Bug Out Weekend. Very good book. Absolutely. Absolutely. JS Genesis. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Katrinka said she saw a spam lunchbox today. Woo wee. Wee. Wee 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 wee. That's right, Star. Your fur nephew, he's out there hustling. He trying to get his groove on because he's got a bill to pay with the lunch lady. Yeah. Last time, Cole will never pick up a frog again, OVP, because when he was a pup, he did that. And for about 5 minutes after he spit it out, he was foaming at the mouth, just like any other dog that puts a frog in his mouth. So he ain't doing that. That's right. Cole won't eat spam, Jason. Tell him. But folks, seriously, there are snakes in the grass. Two-legged snakes in the grass. Keep an eye out for them. Holly said, Vision, did Cole get neutered? Yep, he did, because he had prostatitis. He had a swollen prostate that was causing major issues. And when the vet told me what they needed to do, after I wiped the tears away and the COO talked me off the ledge, we did what was best for him. Yeah. He had a swollen prostate. Prepper 101, good to see. He said, I had to remove all our dental floss. Wife was cooking dinner and the roaches left the kitchen, went to the bathroom and hung themselves with dental. Prepper 101, only you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Michael Wolf, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, the Four Horsemen ride tonight, y'all, in about 15, 16, 17, 18 minutes on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Exactly, Chance. Don't put your mouth on it. Yes, toads. He did that and foamed at the mouth, and I laughed at him, and he hadn't touched one since. Now he'll paw them and smash them, or he'll bark at them and jump on them, but he won't put it in his mouth anymore. Yeah. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. And that's the whole key, y'all. You got to be aware of that. There's good and bad in everything. We have to be the ones with the discernment to figure out what's good and what is bad. Yeah. And that's okay. We do that. Yeah, Holly, right. Yep, I know he will. And that's okay. And he's already gained most of the weight back that he lost, and his appetite is fierce. He's almost eating twice, if not 3 times what he used to eat. Yeah. But Nick Easy, good to see you. Good to see you. Nick said I'm going back to his bridge. Yeah. Yep. But Cole's okay. He's gonna be all right. That's okay. Yep. Prepper 101. Yeah. Prostatitis in the women in Vegas. Prostatitis is a swollen prostate, which collapses on the bowels, which hinders them from pooping, and because it causes other sickness to the body. They won't eat, which leads to dehydration as well as all types of infections. And we had to get him right and get him taken care of. And as y'all saw from the video, he bounced back in about 2 weeks. The end of the second week, I said, yeah, Cole is Cole. He'll be okay. Oh yeah, he's back to being Cole, as y'all saw in his latest episode. He's okay. And the COO really had to really, I mean, she took me outside of the vet clinic and she held my hand and had to talk me off the ledge, because I told the vet, you can't do that. We're going to breed him. And yeah, I was not happy, but we had to do what was best for him. But anyway, he's good. Yes. True. Cole don't. Yeah, he's it. He's okay. He's okay. And so is Dad. Dad's okay. Dad was more concerned than he was. So yeah, he knows he feels better and he's doing his thing, and we'll see what the second pup brings to the table this fall. And Cole, Uncle Shad said hi. He was asleep. He heard your name. Here's a quick, well, no, too late. He gruffed. He swiped at his face, and that was it. He's back to snoring. Oh, his kung fu? Nah. This we were playing kung fu the other night, Cherokee, and he's upped his game on his kung fu. He now has this forward leap that is yeah, it'll stop you in your tracks, because what he does is he has this forward leap. After he leaps backwards, he leaps forwards, and he puts both his paws on your thighs and pins you in place. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Katrinka. I will tell them all. But folks, my brother from another mother, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, we put it out there. And do not miss We All Gonna Die Wednesdays on his channel. I want to thank everybody for joining us, because this needed to be talked about, because it's out there. You never know who's going to come a knocking. Okay? And yeah. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Yep. He's and he gets plenty of exercise. So I was looking at him, and his forearms are just massive now, and it's all muscle. Yeah. He said, if you knock on my door, bring tacos. Exactly. But with that, folks, I want to again thank everybody for joining us. Join us over at the Four Horsemen in 15, 14, 13, 12 minutes, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival for the Four Horsemen. It is going to be amazing. And with that, remember this: keep on prepping, because your family depends on you, and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have an amazing Turmoil Tuesday, and we will see you in the next video. God bless and good night. The time is now.